Hi Dolphins, how are you? And part 2 of recycling. We left off where we talked about things that go in the garbage can, and that is trash that cannot be recycled. And those are things that we use, like trays from meat and things that are soiled that cannot be washed or reused. And so we talked about things that go in the trash can for the garbage, for the sanitation crew. And we talked about how we reduce with electricity, water, reducing our use, and reusing water bottles, clothing, books, etc. And then now we're going to talk about recycling to save our earth. And you can do a project and make an E. Okay? Okay, so we're going to talk about recycling. This may not look like it, but this is supposed to be a plastic bag. And you can reuse a plastic bag for all kinds of things, and then when you're finished with it, put it in the recycling bin. Also, if you have plastic bottles that you're using, you can wash them and refill them, and when you're finished, recycle them. Bags with chips, you need to make sure that they're recyclable. If they're super shiny on the inside, double check. Okay? So, you can recycle those. Also, you can recycle cans, glass. Do you know what these are? Newspapers. That's right. And what is so cool is they take all of this stuff and they mush it all up and they repurpose it, which means that they make different things out of it. Isn't that cool? They take the newspapers and the cans and they make different metals, they make different paper, they make different plastic things out of it. So the big landfill with all the garbage, we don't want our earth to be covered in garbage, do we? So if we recycle, we can reuse it, and then our land doesn't fill up with garbage. This is something really cool. This may not look like it, but it's actually, I used this from one of my packages I received. This is supposed to be a compost little thing. And so you can talk to mom and dad about compost. And this is basically where you take things like the tea leaves out of tea bags. What do you think this looks like? That's right. Banana peels. And vegetables that you're not using anymore. This is a little squash tomato, and you can even save those tomato seeds and you put them in a compost pile, and basically you pack it all in, and it's like fertilizer. And so you can work with plants and make fertilizer and help your plants grow. And also with the compost, you can fertilize all your plants and all the trees and things. One thing is, Miss Wendy did a lot of cooking last night, and the ends of your onions. We're going to see how this project works, because I don't have a green thumb, but we're going to see what happens. And it's already grown overnight. Look at these roots. I'm going to try and grow some onions from this onion. And then look at this little potato. These are called the eyes of the potatoes. And basically they're just the roots of the potatoes. So I cut them off, and we're going to see if we can grow potatoes from those. Okay? And start a garden. You can take your leaves and pile them up and mow them over and make them really small. And that's also kind of a composting. So there's all kinds of ways that we can help the earth. And you guys from our Zoom meeting had the greatest ideas, and I'm so proud of you. I don't know about you, but I get a lot of these in the mail. The smile from Amazon. And we'll have some projects with these. and we can reuse these for lots of fun projects. Okay, so we can recycle these. We can make templates, we can make paper, we can do all kinds of fun things with this. And crafts, bottles, reuse those. And what are these? Eggshells. What do you think we can use eggshells for? First of all, the fun thing that you can do is, oh my goodness, isn't that fun? You can put them in the garden or your compost pile, because you know what? These are, you know how you have to have vitamins to grow? These are vitamins for the garden and for for outside, for the trees and the plants. And so all kinds of things you can reuse. Okay? And we talked about our challenge, and we talked about how you can make your letters. Well, I'm going to show you my letter Y. I found something in my junk drawer in the kitchen. And so I'm going to make the letter Y. Let's make sure I don't know if I'm going to get this. So that's my letter Y. And you start at the top, little line, top to middle, stop. I always start at the top, and you skip over, and it's a slant, so it's a little slide. Go back up to the top, and you go top to bottom, big slide down. Does that look like a Y to you? I want to see all the ideas and what you can find around the house to make your X for this week, and next week is Y. And any other ideas, and show me what you're doing for recycling or what you're doing to save the earth. Love you, Dolphins. Missed you.